as July is wrapping up here, I have top 5 tech choices that I've kind of discovered throughout the Zodiac tournament. Now, some of these might not seem like tech choices. Some of these just might seem like more pre-approved metagame choices. But metagame's not been figured out yet. So that gives us plenty of room to do some little speculation and little fun things with that. So, Orichalcos deck will be up later today at 11. So, of course, always show us some love on this video and on that deck profile. That way you guys finally can understand what is going through my mind. Now, let's dig on into this discussion, shall we? Now, most of these are going to be based off of what I've kind of seen in the Zodiac tournament this month and whatnot. We're going to start off with White Howling. It's a new card coming out of Rira. It says, if you control a water monster, target one spell card in your opponent's graveyard, and if you do, for the rest of this turn, negate all spell effects on your opponent's field. So, target a spell in their graveyard, you're like, oh, okay, cool. I'm going to go ahead and banish that. I'm going to deny you spells for the rest of that turn. Okay, so first up, it's a trap card. Alright, I'm a little bit negative towards traps, but this thing is fully chainable. As long as my opponent's got a spell set up, we're good to go. Now, what deck wants to use this? Well, it says, if you control a water monster, you can use this. Shizuku is a water monster that I snap my fingers and I have access to pretty much all points in the game. Oh, Marin's Fest. Huh, Mermails. I mainly saw this coming out of Sky Striker decks, though, as a side deck choice. I was like, huh. Well, I mean, I'm going to have access to Shizuku pretty much any point in the game. And then it's like, well, huh. If my opponent resolves a spell, or we go into the mirror match, and I stick a White Howling against the Sky Striker mirror, well, that's a turn, as we would say. I think this card would have been great had we gotten it much sooner for the mirror match, but this pops a couple of questions. One, will this card actually continue to see play? Well, it says all spells on the opponent's field. So, I mean, I guess you could chain needle Twin Twister on your spells and pop them off, you know, or chain stuff to this. And then the other thing you run into is, I mean, do decks really play that many spells anymore? I mean, yeah, Thunder plays like 3 seconds light and things like that. So, it's an interesting tech choice, I will say that. And it opens up a few doors, I would think, but will it stick with the course of time? I don't know. That's why this is a tech update for this part. Now, next up is Evenly Matched. Now, this one is very interesting to me. So, I've seen Cyber Dragons. I've seen Mech Knight. And alright, weird. Mech Knight's playing Evenly Matched. I've seen Sky Striker, all going towards Evenly Matched at the moment. Well, here's the thing with Evenly. You have this fantastic card. Alright, this thing actually allows going second decks to do the thing at the moment. Well, you also have these decks that want to shit out these huge boards, alright, like Hot Red Dragon Archfiend and things like that. You know, also, by the way, we don't know if Red Dragon Archfiend is going to be the go-to this format or if it's going to be Crystalling, because, you know, you can super poly away the Hot Red. That's a discussion for a little bit here. So, I popped the question at this, alright, so if Evenly Matched starts to see play, obviously, Lancia walks in through the front door, and you start to get more of this dynamic going second format. But especially in the beginning stages of this format, though, you really see Evenly Matched start to shine, and it's actually pretty crazy. I'm seeing Evenly in all sides, like, besides I think Thunder hasn't. I don't think I've seen it in Thunder yet, but this continues to pop the question to me. Are we back in an Evenly format? Is going second just bada bing bada boom, we're here, we've cleared the way for this format? I don't know. I'm just saying at this point, yeah, more Evenly Matched is not a bad thing. We have decks that are pushing to go second now. Fantastic. I love when, especially decks like Sky Striker, you know, now we have one multi-rule. You kind of have to adjust more evenly. Now, to the original innovator of going second in Sky Striker, this is your time to shine, my boy. Time to come on back, show everybody that, you know, you only need one multi-role. So, also cards like Branketops, really good value in going second formats right now. So, don't be shocked about that. Now, this isn't really a tech choice. This is just kind of a way of life now, and it's Red Eyes Darkness Metal Dragon. So, the OCG has this card straight gone. Alright, they didn't want to deal with it. The TCG was like, huh, well, guys, I hope you enjoy your fun Red Eyes Darkness Metal plays to revive more cards. Like, I think that this card is crazy being left alone here, but you have this generic Dragon Extender that can be brought off of Elpay, revived off of Pisty, and it just allows you to continuously combo spam all along the day. Like, la 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 la, that's what we're doing here. Now, this is weird because a lot of people swear by this card at the moment. A lot of players are like, oh yeah, this card's nuts, like it's the best extender in the world. And then I've got other people over here that are like, this card's too much of a brick. Yeah, people are telling me Red Eyes Darkness Metal Dragon's a brick. To the 4 or 5 of you that have told me that, whoo, community ain't gonna like that one. But alas, this is a little tech choice update. So, you've got Dragon that is playing this as an extender. You've got Dragoonity actually playing this as an extender too. This was actually pretty interesting. I actually really liked seeing Dragoonity dropping out Red as Darkness Metal Dragon, extending out full boards, producing these It was really cool, and I'll have a Dragoonity deck profile for you guys later on in the week. Daniel Moreno Smith sent me in a couple of things. I was like, huh, this is pretty cool. There's got to be a reason why Barca's going up in price. Like, the community's not stupid. We see these things. We see that, oh, this card got bought out. Oh, there's something amiss. Stupid Amish jokes. Family Guy did it. That's all there is to it. So, we reach this impasse of, yeah, Darkness Metal is a tech choice at this moment. Kudos. That doesn't disappoint me at all. Now, also on the tech choice here is Spell Canceller. So, for those of you that don't remember, last format we had Spell Canceller coming about in the side deck as a way to counter Mystic Mine, right? You know how you beat Mystic Mine? A continuous effect that stops Mystic Mine. Who would have known? So we come into this format, everybody just, for some reason, amputated all of their side deck choices. Like, ugh, I don't need the, Who needs a side deck, right? Well, to the few people that have been paying attention to the way that the metagame's developing, a few of these players have stuck to Spell Canceller. Spell Canceller plus Sky Striker is not a good time, by the way. I'm going to just point that out to you. I hate I hate that so much. You get that Spell Canceller stuck on you, you're like, what do you do? Like, there's nothing. And then, of course, this is how you can actually play Danger Thunder when there's a Mystic Mine stuck on the field, because you just stick the Spell Canceller, you're good to go. Like, you don't have to worry about deck out. At least you have a out present in it. Now, I've been seeing this in side deck burst of 3s. I believe there's 1 or 2 stray builds I've seen that we're pocketing 2 of them. 3 is probably the appropriate amount to go if you're a Danger Thunder player at this point. Just don't discount this card. That's all I'm saying at this point in time. Like, if the metagame is developing at this rapid pace and you're really worried about Sky Striker and things like, you have Spell Can. Oh no, the price tag, I can't afford it. Then you're not winning against that. You want that free auto win button, you want to slap it. Like, it's so easy. It's not that hard, guys. Seriously, you just stick it and go. So, that was a bad saying there. Okay, but honestly, Spell Canceller beats Mystic Mine, beats Sky Striker. Come on, I know it gets 3 print soon, but still, fantastic side deck choice. Really, not that hard. The amount of people have forgotten how this game works is astounding. Now, last on this list, this shouldn't surprise any of you, is Super Polymerization. Super Polymerization, 3 of them things right now. Thank you, DP Yu-Gi-Oh, for always entertaining me. Now, you got 3 of these things. Alright, what are we doing with them? Players are main decking these things. You got Invoke Mech Knight over here, pocketing 3 of them. Cool. You got Subterra over here, pocketing 3 of them things. Straight main decked. Cool. Good to go. You got Sky Striker players over here, siding them things. Alright. You got... Salad hasn't gone to maining this yet, have they? Huh. Well, if everybody else is maining them, why hasn't Salad started maining them? That's a question. Will Salad main Super Poly? Or will it be a side deck choice for them? I think that's an interesting question. Huh. But you've got Super Poly being this offensive monster that rips apart boards. Your Thunder Dragon opponent drops Hot Red on you. Everything else, Super Poly it up. That's why I bring up the point of Crystal Wing possibly being a go-to shift out for the format, because, well, granted, the way that it's looking right now, there's a possibility that maybe we're going to go towards that. I don't know. I don't have an answer for you. I just go off of what I hear in the hearsay and try to bring this knowledge up the player base. But 3 Super Poly, by the way, absolutely detrimental to the metagame. Can't wait for that card to get real. I honestly think Super Poly should probably reverse its course and go straight back to 2. But, alas, interesting tech choice that this is where we've gone to in the metagame now. Generic cards that beat other generic decks. Break a board? Ah, screw it, Super Poly. Eat that up. That's all I got for this discussion. These are the 5 cards I've been seeing that have been catching my interest. And, we'll probably do another one of these in August. But, as we're heading into August, this is what I got for you guys. Hi, guys. Peace out. The ride never, truly ends. Thank you, patrons. Without you guys, I don't know what I'd be wearing in these videos. I might be a truffle shuffle incident all over again. Guys, please also check out Vanquil40 for some awesome Vanguard content. Some other interesting stuff you might find up here on the left or in the description as well. Thanks for watching.